There have been times in my career where I was doing really well and I started believing I was God's gift to mankind. And anything and everything that I would say would get done and would be implemented. And then I started realizing that I had stagnated for about 2 years period. Hi, have you seen people climbing up the success ladder and then slipping suddenly? It might have happened to you. It has certainly happened to me at times, and it happens all the time. In the last 2, 3 years that I've been doing a little bit of a coaching and speaking to mid-career and slightly senior people, I figured out that this is far more common than I thought. I thought I was alone, but there are many, many people. Of course, I recovered my career and subsequently have done well. But sometimes it is not that easy. It's not always possible. Hi, my name is Anshuman Tiwari. I am a senior IT services professional, and I also coach mid-career and senior professionals to help them get unstuck in their career. In this video, we will see 5 ways in which you can avoid slipping in your career as you rise up. So let's get cracking. It's very normal that as you are climbing a slope or a mountain or a hill, you often fall back. Sometimes it is strategic because you want to stay back a little bit, judge your options, see what will work, and then make your next move. Sometimes there will be people who will push you back, sometimes you will slip, and the likes. You get the analogy. This happens in your career as well. You've been doing well for some years and then things are not moving, and then you realize that, oh, everybody has moved forward, or you have slipped backwards, or both. While this happens a lot and it happens to everybody, there has to be some way in which you can avoid this, or at least try. Having spoken to over 500 mid and senior career professionals in the last few years, I have figured out that there are some ways in which people do avoid this. I have tried this myself and found it quite useful. So here I am in a short video. I will share with you a few tips that could be useful. But before we get there, I will urge you to check other videos in this series that I have made on similar topics. This will certainly help your mid and senior career journey. And if you like the channel, then of course you can subscribe or share it with other people. Let's get going. First one, non-negotiable. Master your craft. Absolutely necessary. If you're not a master of your craft, you will slip or will be pushed back. Don't be too much of a generalist that you are only known for opening and closing meetings and writing minutes. This is very, very common across the industry, and people get found out when the times get tough, when the tap is getting dry or the screw is being squeezed. That is the time when people with mastery on their craft are admired. This happened to me a bit accidentally. Very early in my career, I picked quality management and operational excellence as a craft, and I have more or less stayed in that topic. That has helped me stay ahead and at least not fall too far behind. Approach number 2, build relationships. And I, of course, don't mean only networking. Build true relationships, deep relationships, mentor-mentee relationships, coach-coachee relationships, peer-level relationships. Work with people, help people, take some help when needed, build long-lasting relationships. I'll give an example. I am still very good friends with people I started working with in 1994. And this was before WhatsApp, this was before Facebook, this was before LinkedIn. So if we could maintain a good friendship over the years, I'm sure in this era, you can maintain. I know of several young people who move out of a job, join another job, and then within a few weeks, they have forgotten all about their previous contacts. Now, how sad this is that you had these relationships, you have nurtured them for maybe 2 years, and then you just let them fritter away. Forget what you will get out of it. Forget what you will get tangibly out of it. As a human being, you will get great joy out of maintaining and nurturing relationships. And this helps you stay ahead or at least not slip back in your career. Approach number 3, deliver consistent results. Never miss out on your targets. If you start missing your targets, if you start missing out giving results, you will fall back. Someone will push you back, most likely your manager will. Don't become complacent just because you've had 2 good years. Don't mess up the 3rd year. 2 good years only means that the standard has been set high, the bar has been set high. Your manager, your organization, your team, your company, your friends, colleagues, everybody expects you to perform at a certain level. one step back and you are seen as a failure. Right? It is like, in cricket, somebody who scores at 120 strike rate always, if he or she is scoring at 90, is seen as a failure. Somebody who scores a 15 every match, scores 13 in some matches, they are seen as a failure. Whereas another person who scores 10 or 20 in a match, scores 13-1, is seen as a success. So once you are a little successful, once you are a little ahead, you have to keep working hard to deliver the same consistent results. 4, be vocal about your ambitions. If you are not going to market yourself, nobody else will. Have clear conversations with HR, with your manager about your career goals or aspirations. This does not mean that you will get what you want. It only means that they know that you are a candidate. They know that you are alive to the opportunity. They know that you are interested. If you speak about your ambitions and aspirations quite openly, of course, not all the time, don't do that in every meeting. People around you, especially your manager and HR, will understand that you are ambitious and you want to progress in life. Approach number 5, extremely useful. Seek feedback and act on it. I have seen many a career derail because they did not seek feedback, and even when it was given, they did not understand it or did not implement it. This is very, very difficult situation, very sticky situation. It is like, getting closer to the goal and then being told that you are out of gas or, there is a career accident. So seeking feedback and more importantly, acting on that feedback is extremely, extremely useful. Don't make that mistake. There have been times in my career where I was doing really well and I started believing I was God's gift to mankind. And anything and everything that I would say would get done and would be implemented. And then I started realizing that I had stagnated for about 2 years period. I realized that while everybody praised me, everybody liked what I had said, I was not getting anywhere ahead in my career. And that's when it hit me that I'm that likable person who's stuck where he was and is not taking feedback, is not acting on that feedback. And as a result, my peak has been reached. Extremely important. Those who are into endurance sports, running or any other kind of endurance activity will know that once you reach a peak, you have to work hard to increase that peak. You have to probably change your coach. You have to probably take more feedback. You have to take more input, work harder, work on different body muscles and see whether you can break that peak performance. So seeking feedback and acting on it is extremely important. So here you go, 5 approaches that I learned from speaking to over 500 professionals. And that can help you avoid slipping back in your career. And sometimes this can even help you navigate your career growth. Number 1, master your craft. Number 2, build relationships, true relationships. Number 3, deliver consistent results. Number 4, be vocal about your ambitions. And number 5, seek feedback and act on it. There you go. If you've been watching this far, I hope you like this short video. As I said earlier, please watch this channel for more such videos and subscribe if you like and share, of course, if you like to help others. Thank you very much, and till the next video, manage better.